Tom Brady. He almost threw a pig. I can't wait to watch y'all game. He kicking the punt. He better not lose to the Rams, bro. I think he doing this on purpose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he losing on purpose, yo. He about to lose on purpose. Just because he know they in my division.
On one sideline, a look at the Texans head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Seahawks. These guys already playing.
Yeah, I think
Over the extra surge of momentum, pays off.
B should do this off season like I did it, so it limits the draft and the amount people can trade.
Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Hewitt, and I know all of us are ready for this new season.
Yeah, that too.
The NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. Decent field position here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
I can't believe y'all ain't already have it all the way up. Yeah. Yeah, true. Let's go. Come on. Nope. Go ahead. Well, y'all don't want me to add that rap draft that you did? I feel you. I'll think about it. I don't know. I kind of want to keep it, true. I can add him, though. But I kind of want to switch it up a little bit since we go in that direction, maybe. But I'm still going to do that eventually. Maybe in, like... I hope they don't do no dumb shit like last year. The 1 year that they put all them 99s in, that was crazy. You said that's what's going to happen. I heard you say that. You was like, watch what happens. It's going to be all X Factors. It's still fun though, so I ain't mad at it. You.
The gun. It's his running back. And he's brought down in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Oh
It's third and
yeah.
11 now. Picks up the first.
I don't have my running back anymore. I ain't paying. I wasn't about to pay him. He wanted way too much.
Their opening drive continues. First and 10 now from the 39. Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. He's got a man left. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before. Football show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Oh my gosh, these niggas just scored. They just tied the game up.
Give on second to Hall.
He gotta be distracted or something.
Line, it's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means second down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun now on third down. Throw left side, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 6 and a first down as well. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Set up the screen here for Hall. Down to the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, Carter. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. On first down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Back-to-back carries here. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Shoots away from one. He has the first over the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Finds his fullback. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's him on a quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Stroud on the sneak. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Stroud to throw on first down. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Seahawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Give him 38 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Second and 10, here's a pass. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Here he goes, third and long. Short pass brought in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. Here we go.
They'll run now on second down. Behind the line, he lost that football. And that should be Seahawks football. So holding on the offense, Brock, and a quick declination from the defense, that turnover will stand. Handoff now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Second down pass play coming. And this is going to fall incomplete. So we made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. This one's caught. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead on the turnover. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock. Well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
21. Texans 7.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They'll run here on first down. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, the ref showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Shotgun now, first round. Pass caught by takedown. And he's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
Here we go.
First down, Stroud. That's back-to-back for Dell. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. From the gun, Stroud hits him on the out route. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in enemy territory.
Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Back to throw. Escapes out to the left. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal. And with a half a football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. Running on first here with Jacobs. And they've taken across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
They're out to try and tack on the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Texans offense getting one final possession before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Stroud throwing here on first. Ducked off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This gets forward to around the 29. Is Darian Porter in on the stop?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The show you love to love, back for another year. A busy week 1 of football. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 58 yards for the score. The Eagles come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Why don't we go over to Charm City now, check in on the Ravens as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here's the Steeler wideout. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the running back for the home team. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Pats wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. With that, a look at what's already transpired and what's still to come in a busy first week of the new season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returning it from the 4. Keeps away from 1. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
To the air on third and long. That one's complete, right side. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. Kyle Pitts. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks picked up the fumble and ran it home. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That had to have been just about as far away as possible, Brock, from what that was drawn up to be. But the end result, partner, exactly as they planned. It's a touchdown.
In this case, Kate, it really was about the destination, not about the journey.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
35, Texans 7.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out now come the Texans on offense. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So first down from the 41.
A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
On play action, here's Stroud. Brought in by Elliott. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
To the air, Stroud. Completed over the middle. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line to gain. Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this third down. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up fourth and long. The Texans set to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Secures this at the 17. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They're going play action. And he put everything he's got behind it. Cut at the 20-yard line. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I tried to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run it from the gun. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lion.
Back to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it, so that's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll throw for it. Brought in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks trying to end this before the final quarter. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully, this turns out to be nothing. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Plowing up the middle. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
First down from the 41. Now give left side. He dodged the tackle. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. From the red zone now. Throws caught. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw, Stroud. Dump off, caught by his back. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
14.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Ready up!
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Half the 60! Half the 60! Take off!
Airing it out on first down. Finds a man, right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A gain of
5 still to go here. This is second down.
And 5 at the 31-yard line.
You can run out of the pistol with Hall. Has some daylight through the 40. Has a hole left. Room to run. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle.
This rookie on their roster, it is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks tack on 7 more to their lead.
Texans 14.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
The give here on 2nd. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Air it out on 3rd. Big game downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Stride to throw on 1st down. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Stroud from the pistol. It's on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Steps up and he's running with it. Oh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. The gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. From the red zone on 1st. That one connects. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Back to throw on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Backed up just a bit following the penalty. Here's 1st and 20.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Set up. Rocco 80.
From the gun, it's Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Come on. Set.
They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
The tackle made at the
He gets 2 out of it, but it's going to be 4th down.
2-yard gain. It's 4th
The
down.
lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down. They're going to throw for it. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. It's going to be a turnover on downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36. They motion the tight end over. Hand off to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and goal. Houston.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp.